Good morning everybody. In previous video we learned frequency, cumulative frequency, less than cumulative frequency, greater than cumulative frequency we learn. Now today exercise 7.3. First question. The following tables gives the distribution of 45 students across the different levels of intelligent quotient. Draw the histogram for the data. Here IQ and number of students here given. Here IQ 67, 70, 80, 80, 90. Here IQ given. Number of students here given. So we draw the histogram for the data. We draw the histogram. Here IQ and number of students given. So now here first year classes are 60 to 70, 70 to 80. Here midpoint is, first class midpoint is 60 plus 70 by 2, 65. Here midpoint, this second class midpoint is 75. We find the class interval. So now here we find the class interval. Calculate the difference between mid values of two classes consequent to classes. Here class interval h is equal to, here first class mid value is 65, next second class mid value is 75. So 75 minus 65 is equal to 10. 10 is the class interval. Class interval Ci is equal to 10. Class interval is 10. Next we write the scale. Scale is equal to, here on x axis 1 centimeter equal to 10 units. Here 10 units. On y axis 1 centimeter equal to 1 student. 1 student. Here units, here these are the units, 10 units. Here number of students are given, so 1 centimeter equal to, we write 1 students. This is the scale. On x axis 1 centimeter equal 10 units. On y axis 1 centimeter equal to 1 student. Here class interval is 10. Use the 3 points. We draw the histogram. This is the graph paper. So now here we draw the one horizontal line, that is the x axis, and next vertical line, we draw the one vertical line, that is the y axis. These two lines intersecting point is origin. So x axis, y axis. So now x axis on IQ, we take IQ, intelligent quotient. So now here x axis we take IQ. Y axis on number of students. Number of students. X axis on IQ, y axis on number of students. So here we observe the given data. Here IQ is 67, 70, 80. So our class interval is 10. So on x axis we take here 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. So here 140, 140, 130 is the last number. Here 6 to 130. So x axis on we take 6 to 130. Next y axis. Y axis is the, here greater number is the number of students is the greater number is 10. Here greater number is 10. So we take here 1 centimeter equal to 1 student. Scale is the 1 centimeter equal to 1 student. So that's why here we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here we take 10 numbers. Here we write the scale on x axis 1 centimeter equal to 10 units. On y axis 1 centimeter equal to 1 student. 1 student. Here we observe the given data and draw the graph. Here first 60 to 70. 60 to 70. IQ 60 to 70. Here number of students. Here frequency is 2. So here 2. On y axis is 2. So here 2. Now we draw the lines here. This is the first class. Now next second one is the 70 to 80. 70 to 80 on x-axis and 5 on y-axis. Here 5 is there, so here 5. So now join these lines. Next, third class is 80 to 90 is 6. 80 to 90 6. 6 means here 80 to 90 on y-axis 6. 6 means here. So we join these points. So next here 10. Here 90 to 100. 90 to 100 10. 10. Here 10 is there. So this is the 10. Next here 100 to 110 is 9. 100 to 110 on x-axis mean axis. Next 9 on y-axis. So here, so we draw the next line. So this is the rectangle. Next 8 means here on y-axis 8. 110 to 120. 110 to 120 on x-axis. Next 120 to 135. 120 to 135. Here this is the histogram of given data. So now here we write the numbers. Here first one is the 2. We write here 2. Next one is the 5. Here 5. 6. Here 10. 9. 8. 5. So this is complete. First one answer. Next second question, construct a histogram for the marks obtained by 600 students in the 7th class annual examination. Marks here number of students given. Here obtained by 600 students in 7th class annual examination. So here marks are given and number of students are given. So we draw the histogram. We draw the histogram. Here 6 classes are there. First marks and number of students. Here marks is the class marks. We write the class marks. Marks here 360, 400, 440, 480, 520, 560. So these are the marks. Here first one marks. Next class interval. Here class interval. Frequency. Here frequency is the, here second number of students is the frequency. So we write here 100, 125, 140, 95, 80, 60 is the frequency. Here next we write the class interval. Class interval means here we find the H value. H value is the first, here 400 minus 360. So now here we will find the class interval. Here class interval H is equal to, here first one is the 400 minus 360. Here is equal to 40. Is 40 is a class interval. Now let me find the lower boundary. Here lower boundary is equal to x minus h by 2. Here x is the first, here this value is the x. Next h is the 40. X minus h by 2 means here 360 minus 40 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 20s are. That equal 360 minus 20 is equal to 340. So 340 is the lower boundary. Now next we find the upper boundary. Here upper boundary is equal to x plus h by 2 is the formula of upper boundary. Here x is the 360 plus h is the 40 by 2. Here 2 ones are 2, 20s are. Here 360 plus 20, here 380. 380 is the upper boundary of this class. Now we write the scale. After we write the scale, here scale is equal to, on x axis 1 centimeter is equal to here 1 class interval. Next on y axis 1 centimeter is equal to a students, a number of students are given, frequency is the number of students, so we write the 20 students. Yeah, 20 students, 1 centimeter equal to 20 students. This is the scale. Now we write the class interval. Here class interval is the first class is the lower boundary is the 340, upper boundary is the 380. So first we write the first class interval is the 340 minus 380. So now next same process, use the same process, we write all remaining classes. So now here that equal to 380 minus 420, 420 minus 460, 460 minus 500, here 500 minus 540, next 540 minus 580. These are the class interval. Here class marks, class interval, frequency. So now this is the second one. Next we draw the graph, histogram. We draw the histogram. Now this is the graph paper. So now here we draw the one horizontal line. This line is the x-axis. Next we draw the one vertical line. Vertical line is a y-axis. Vertical line is y-axis. These two lines intersecting point is origin. X-axis, this is the y-axis. Next on x-axis we take marks. Here we write the marks. Next y-axis we take the number of students. Number of students on y-axis, marks on x-axis. So now here we write the, here class marks are there. Here 360, 400 and 440, 480, 520, 560. So these are right on x-axis. Now here 360, 400, 440, 480, 520, 560, 600. So after number 600. So on x-axis. Next y-axis scale is, here already we write the, here 20 students, 1 centimeter equal to 20 students. 1 centimeter equal to 20 students means here we write the 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. These are on x-axis. Now here we write the scale. Here x-axis 1 centimeter equal to 1 class interval. Y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 20 students. Here 20 students. This is the scale of this histogram. Now here we draw the histogram. Now here observe the data and draw the histogram. Here first one is the 360. Here 360 is there. Here frequency is 100. 100 means here x on y-axis 100 is there here. So join these lines here. 360 on x-axis, y-axis and 100. So this is the rectangle. Now next second one is the 400. 400, here 400 is there, 400 and 125. 125 frequency. So here on y-axis here 120 and 140. 125 means here third line is the 125. So now here 125. Here 125. 100 here. Next third one is the 140 is the frequency, 440. Here 440 on x-axis. Next on y-axis 140. Here 140 is there. Here 140. So now we draw the lines. So this is the 140. Now next one is the 95. 95 here 100. Here 80. These two numbers between 95 is there. So 95 means here middle point is 90. 90 over to 100 between middle point is there. Between number is 95. So here 95. Here 95 means here we draw the line here. And next here 480 on x-axis. Here 480 we draw the line here. 480 is the 95. Next one is the 80. Here number is 80. So now here 80 is there. Use the scale and here 80 is there. So we draw the line here. 80. Here 80. Next last one is the 60. 60 here 60 is there. Here 60. So here to here straight. Yes, you compare the straight line 60. 60. Join these lines. So this is the 60. Finally this is the histogram of given data. So This is the complete second question, matter and graph. Complete answer. Third question, weekly wages of 250 workers in a factory are given in the following table. Construct is histogram and frequency polygon on the same graph for the data given. Here weekly wages and number of workers are given. Here we draw the histogram and frequency polygon. First we draw the histogram, after we draw the polygon also on the same graph from the data given. Here one graph we write the histogram and polygon. In the question, here weekly wages. Weekly wages is, we take the class interval. Class intervals. Weekly wages. Here next, number of workers are given. Number of workers we take frequency. Here frequency, number of workers. Number of workers. Next we write the midpoint. Midpoint means here we write asking polygon. Polygon we write use the midpoint. Next here total 6 columns are there. So now here we write the 6 numbers. So here first number is the, here first column 500 to 550. First one is the first class interval. Weekly wages is we take class interval. So first class interval is here 500 to 550. Next second one is the 550 to 600. 600 to 650. 650 to 700. Next 700 to 750. 750 to 800. These are the 6 class intervals. Now here frequency. Frequency is the number of workers. We write frequency 30, 40 to 50, 55, 45, 28. These numbers, all number totals is n equal to 250. Now here we write the midpoint. Midpoint is the here class interval midpoint. Here class interval is, first one is the 500 plus 550. 500 plus 550 by 2. So 500 plus 550 is the 1050 by 2. 1050 by 2 is equal to 525. 525 is the midpoint of this class interval. Same method we write remaining all numbers. Here 550 plus 600, 1150. 1150 by 2 is equal to 575. 575. Next we write the remaining numbers. Same method here 625. 675. Next 725. 775. These are all the midpoints of these class intervals. So now here midpoints are completed. Next we write the class interval. Class interval is equal to difference of two consecutive class midpoints, mid values. Here h is equal to 575 minus 525 is equal to here 50. 50 is the here h value, class interval. Now next we write the scale. Scale on x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 50. Next on y-axis, on y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 10 members. So now scale completed. Next here take on x-axis width of class intervals. Here we take class intervals on x-axis. On y-axis is frequency. So y-axis frequency. So now next we draw the graph. Now this is the graph paper. We draw the one horizontal line, that is the x-axis. Next we draw the vertical line. This is the y-axis. Here intersecting point is origin O. X-axis, y-axis. So now next here x-axis on weekly wages. Weekly wages. Next y-axis on number of students, number of your workers. Number of workers on y-axis, weekly wages on x-axis. So now here we write the scale x-axis. Here x-axis 1 centimeter equal to 50. numbers. Next here, y-axis. Your y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 numbers. This is the scale. This is the scale of this diagram. Now we write the scale. Here 500. You observe the given data here 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750. So write here 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 800, 850. So on x-axis. Now next, workers. Here workers means your frequency is the workers. This is right on y-axis. Here y-axis here. Y-axis equal to 1 scale. 1 centimeter equal to 10 members. 10 members means here we write 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Enough. So now here we draw the graph. Here 500 to 550 is the 30 members. So here 30 on x-axis frequency, take on x-axis 30. Here 5 to 550. So now here draw the histogram here. We draw the lines here. Next here 550 to 600, x-axis on 550 to 600. Here 40 to 40, 50, 40 after second line, 40 after second line. So now here draw the join these lines. Next, third one is the 600 to 650, 600 to 650 on x-axis. Next 50 is the frequency. Here 50 is the frequency on y-axis. X-axis is 600 to 650. Now join these lines. Next, third completed. Fourth one is the 55, 650 to 700, 650 to 700 is 55. Here 50, 60. Midline is 55 here. So we draw the lines here. Next one is the 55 after 45, 40, 50. Midline is 45 here. Midline is here. Midline is 45. 45. 700 to 750 is 45. So join these lines. Next here 28. Here 28 means here 20 after 8th line. So here this line. This line means here. This is the 28. Here 750 to 800. 750 to 800. So now this is the histogram. So here asking a polygon on the same graph for the data, given data. First we draw the histogram, construct the histogram. Here histogram is completed. Now we draw the polygon on the same graph. Now this graph we draw the polygon. Here polygon means here first we write the midpoints. Here 525. 525 means here 500 to 55. Here 25 is the midpoint. Next midpoint is the 575. Here 550, 600. 575 is the next midpoint. Next 625. 675. Next midpoint. Next midpoint. So these are all the midpoints here. Join these points. So this is the polygon. Histogram means these squares, rectangulars are histogram. This is the polygon. Here points are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are the points of on this polygon. This is the third one, complete graph. This is the complete third question answer. Next, fourth question. Ages of 60 teachers in primary school of Mandal are given in the following frequency distribution table. Construct the frequency polygon and frequency curve for the data without using the histogram. So now here age and number of teachers. Here age is given and number of teachers is given 24, 28, 32, so on. 12, 10, 15, 9, 8, 6. Here number of teachers are there. In between 24 and 28, 12 teachers. 28 and 32, 10 teachers are there. So now here we construct the frequency polygon and frequency curve. Here we draw two, frequency polygon and curve. Use the separate graph sheet. Here draw two graphs. One is the polygon, another one is the curve. Now here classes are given 24, 28, 28, 32. So first class midpoint is sum of these two numbers 24 plus 28 by 2. Here 26 is the midpoint of this class. Next here 28 plus 32, 60, 60 by 2 is 30 is the average. So now here we write the class intervals. Here class interval is equal to the difference between two midpoints of classes. So two midpoints of classes. Here first midpoint is 26, next one is the 30. So we write 30 minus 26 is equal to 4. Here 30 is the midpoint. So here write 28 plus 24 by 2 is equal to here 26. Next 28 plus 32 by 2 equal to here 30. We take these two numbers here. Now here class interval is 4. Next on x-axis take the age of teachers. Take the age of teachers. Next y-axis number of teachers. So we take y-axis number of teachers. Here number of teachers. So now we write the scale. Here scale is equal to on x-axis 1 centimeter equal to 4 units. Next on y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 2 units. We take this is the scale. Here 1 centimeter equal to 4 units is the on x-axis. 1 centimeter equal to 2 units on y-axis. Now we draw the here asking polygon and frequency curve. Frequency polygon and frequency curve. First we draw the frequency polygon. Now here we draw the one horizontal line that is the x-axis and draw the one vertical line that is the y-axis. So here intersecting point is O and x-axis. Now first we draw the frequency polygon. Here frequency polygon. So here first we write the on x-axis ages of teachers. Ages of teachers is on x-axis. Here ages is we write here. Now here ages is the 24 to 48. So 24 to 48 is the her ages. So now here we take the x-axis here 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52. Because here 4 difference is there. Here scale is 1 centimeters. X-axis. Your x-axis scale is equal to 1 centimeter equal to 4 units. 4 units. And y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 2 units. So here that's why here difference, each number difference is 4. On x-axis 4 centimeters. So that's why here 4, each number difference is we take 4. Now next we write the y-axis scale. Here y-axis scale is here y-axis is 1 centimeter is equal to 2 units. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So this is the scale on y-axis. Here ages is 24 and 28. We identify x-axis. Here number of teachers 12. 12 is identified on y-axis. Here 24, 12. Here first point. Next second one is the here 28, 10. 28 on x-axis, 10 on y-axis. Here 10 on y-axis. Next 32, 15. Here 32 on x-axis. Here 15. 15 means here 14 and 16 between middle line. In middle line is the 14. So 14, here 32. This is the next point. Next here 9. Here 9 is there. 9 means here middle line of 8 and 10. So here this is the 9. 9 means here 36. Here 36. 36, 9. This is the point. Here 9. 8 middle point and 8 and 10. 8 after fifth line is the 9. Here 36. So this is the next point. Here 8. 8 is on y-axis. Here 8 is y-axis. Next 40. 40 is the x-axis. So this is the next point. And 6. Here 6 is there. So here 6. And 44. 44 is the y-axis. So next point is this one. So now here we join these all points here. Here next one is not there. So next here we join this point and next here. So these all points we join these all points. Now here we use the scale and join these points. This is the polygon. Suppose we join these points without scale, that is the curve. So now here we draw the polygon, join these points, we use the scale. So this is the polygon of this measurements. Here fourth one, polygon. Next we draw the curve. This is the complete polygon. We join these points, we use the scale, that is the polygon. Next we draw the curve. First same x and y axis as it is, we draw the same. Next after here scale also we write same method. I am already draw the x and y axis and scale. Same here polygon method, we draw the x and y axis and scale. So now here we write the scale also. Here we use the number of teachers and ages, we draw the curve. So now here 14, 24 and 12. Here x axis on 24 and y axis are 12. So this is the point. Here one point. Same method we identify the points. Here 10 and 28. X axis on 28, y axis on 10. So here 28, 10. Next point is the here. Next one, third one is the 15 and 32. Y axis on 15, x axis on 32. X axis on 32, y axis on 15. 15 means here 14, 16. Here this one is the 15, midline is the 15. So here 15. Next fourth point is the 9, 36. Here first 36. Here next point is the 36 and 9. Here x axis on 36, y axis on 9. 9 means here 8 and 10. In middle line, this middle line is 9. So 36, 9. Here 36. So this is the point. Next here 8 and 40. Here x axis 40, x axis on 40, y axis on 8. This is the point. Here y axis 8. So this is the point. Next 44 and 6. X axis on 44 and y axis on 6. Here y axis on 6. This is the point. These are all points. Now here this is the on x axis point. Here this one is the on y axis point. So now here join these all points without scale. So join these all points without scale, that is the curve. This is the frequency curve. This is the frequency curve. This is the fourth question. Answer. These two are the graphs of fourth question. Frequency polygon. This is the frequency polygon. Next this one is the frequency curve. We use the scale and join these points, that is the polygon. We use without scale, we join these points, that is the curve. So this is polygon, this is curve. Fifth question. Construct class intervals and frequencies for the following distribution table. Also draw the Ogre curve for the same. So here marks obtained. Here less than 5, less than 10, less than 15, less than 20, less than 25. Here number of students 2, 8, 18, 27, 35. So here marks obtained, number of students are given. So construct the class intervals and frequencies for the following distribution table. frequencies for the following distribution table. Also draw the Ogan curve. Ogan curve means is greater than cumulative frequency curve and less than cumulative frequency curve. So these two curves are Ogan curves. So we draw the greater than cumulative frequency and less than cumulative frequency curve. I am already draw the one table. Here first one is the first column is class interval. Next frequency, lower boundaries, upper boundaries, less than cumulative frequency, greater than cumulative frequency. So first we write the class interval. Class interval we write here less than 5. Here less than 5 means here 0 to 5. Less than 5 means 0 to 5. Next is less than 10. Second one less than 10 is here already 0 to 5 is there. So we write 5 to 10. Next less than 15 means here 10 to 15. Less than 20 means 15 to 20. Next one is the 20 to 25. These are the class intervals. Now we write the frequency. Here these numbers are frequency. So we write as these 2, 8, 18, 27, 35. So these numbers are frequency. Now next we have lower boundaries of a class. Here these are the lower boundaries. Next these are all the upper boundaries. So now here we write separate yearly. These all numbers are lower boundaries. Here first one is the 0 and 5, 10, 15, 20. Next we write the upper boundaries. Here upper boundaries means this one is the first class interval upper boundary. Next this one is the 10 is the second class interval upper boundary. Next 15, 20, 25. These are the upper boundaries of this class interval. Now next less than cumulative frequency. We write less than cumulative frequency. Here this is the first frequency is 2. Write as it is 2. Next add these two numbers 2 plus 8, 10. 10 is the next one. Next 10 plus 18. 10 plus 18, 28 is the third one. 28 plus 27, 55. 55. Next 55 plus 35 is 90. 90 is the final less than cumulative frequency. Now next greater than cumulative frequency. Greater than cumulative frequency we write downside. Started with the downside. First frequency is 35. So that's why here we write 35. 35 plus 27 is the 62. 62 next one. 62 plus 18 is 80. 80 is the third one. Next 80 plus 8. 88 plus 2. 88 plus 2 90. Is a greater than cumulative frequency. So now here we write the less than cumulative frequency and greater than cumulative frequency here completed. So now here we write the scale. Here scale is equal to on x-axis we write 1 centimeter is equal to 1 class interval. Here 1 class interval. Next y-axis. Here y-axis 1 centimeter equal to here students. Number of students are given. So we write the 10 students. Each centimeter equal to 10 students. So this is the scale. Now next we draw the greater than cumulative frequency, less than cumulative frequency. Here first we draw the less than cumulative frequency. Frequency curve. So now here first we draw the one vertical line. Next we draw the one horizontal line. So now here this is the x-axis. Intersecting point is origin, y-axis. Y-axis. Now x-axis on marks of students. Marks of students. Y-axis on number of students. Number of students. So here we see the given data. Here marks of students. Marks of students we take here first year. Here lower boundaries we take lower boundaries. Next greater than cumulative frequency. We use these two columns. Here lower boundaries and greater than cumulative frequency. We use these two and draw the less than cumulative frequency curve. So here we write the scale. Here 1 centimeter is equal to on x-axis 1 centimeter equal to 1 class interval. Next y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 10 students. Here 10 students. So now here lower boundaries use on x-axis. Greater than cumulative frequency use on y-axis. So now here x-axis here 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. These numbers are right on x-axis. Next, these numbers are right on y-axis. Now we write here 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So this is on x-axis scale. Next we write here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. These are y-axis. Now we identify the marks. Here first one is the 0 and 90. X-axis on 0 and y-axis on 90. 0 and 90. X-axis on 0, y-axis on 90. Here 90. Next point is y 5 comma 88. Here 5 comma 88. X-axis on 5. 88 means here 80, 90. 80 after 8th line is the 88. Next 10, 80. X-axis on 10, y-axis on 80. X-axis on 10, y-axis on 80. This is the third point. Next point is the 15 and 62. 15 and here 15, 62, here 60. 60 after second line is 62. 60 after second line, here 60. 60 after second line is 62. Next 20 and 35. X-axis on 20. Here 35. Here 35 means 30, 40. Middle line is 20, 35. Here 35. X-axis on 20. Y-axis on 35. This is the point. So now here join these lines. So this curve is a less than cumulative frequency curve. So complete graph completed. This is the first graph, less than. This graph is less than cumulative frequency curve graph. Next we draw the greater than cumulative frequency graph. Here we use the upper limits and less than values, less than cumulative frequency values. These two values, use these two values, draw the greater than cumulative frequency curve. Now we draw the one x-axis and y-axis. X-axis and y-axis. Here x-axis, next here y-axis, origin. So now here we write the here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So this is the scale on x-axis. Marks of students on x-axis. Marks of students is x-axis. Next we write the y-axis, number of students. Number of students we write here. Here number of students. Here upper boundaries. Here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we write here 10, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So now here first, here we use the upper boundaries and less than cumulative frequency values. Here we use these two columns. Now we draw the greater than cumulative frequency curve. We draw the greater than cumulative frequency curve. Now here scale is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 1 class interval. Next 1 centimeter equal to on y-axis. On y-axis this is the x-axis. 1 centimeter equal to 10 students. This is the scale. Now here we draw the line, draw the curve. Here first one is the, we observe the upper boundaries and less than cumulative frequency is 5 and 2. X-axis on 5, y-axis on 2. So here this one is the x-axis, this one is the y-axis. So here y, don't confuse y. So now here 5 comma 2, 5 comma 2, 5 on x-axis, 2. 2 means here 2. Here 10, 10 means here 10 lines are there. So second line is 2. So here 1 point. First point is this one. Now next here 10 comma 10, 10 comma 10. So 10 comma 10, here x-axis on 10, y-axis on 10. Next 15 comma 28, 15 comma 28. 15, 28 means here 20 after 8th line. So here 10 comma 15 comma 28. Next 20 comma 55, 20 comma 55, here 55. Next one is the 25 comma 90. 25, 90. Here 90. So join these points. Here this is the origin. Now join these points. This is the greater than cumulative frequency curve. Greater than cumulative frequency curve going on upside. Less than frequency curve is going on downside. So this is the greater than cumulative frequency curve. This is the fifth question. Complete answer. Fifth answer, less than cumulative frequency curve. First one is the less than cumulative frequency curve. Next one is the greater than cumulative frequency curve. Here asking two curves. So we draw the two curves. Now here fifth one answer is completed. So this exercise and chapter also completed. This complete notes PDF link on description is there. If you are needed, download it.